Bond, the Sin Fox Deadly Sin of Greed. I just love this guy already. So I didn't review last week's episode because the website that I would usually watch my anime on, the subs didn't come until like 9 o'clock. And then I just went like, whatever, I'll just review both 4 and 5 next week. So I sort of caught up on the manga a little bit. I'm on chapter 83 right now. So I'll be able to do the manga and review the manga in a little bit. Just give me a week. But what happened in episode 4 was Meliodas passed out from that fight with Gil Thunder, and he was recuperating in this town, and the doctor poisoned him. But then the Holy Knight Golgius tried to go and take his sword, but he went like, "Don't you touch this sword, because I have to atone for my sin for it." So it was a little fight there, and then you had Diana that was envious of Elizabeth always helping Melodius and stuff, and she's really she's a sin of envy. So you can't really not expect that attitude. So then she goes to the Bass dungeon herself to go and save Bond, and Bond, this guy, like, if I had to pick between Greed from Full Metal Alchemist and then Bond, I couldn't choose. I probably pick Bond because Bond, they're both sins of greed, but they're both badass people at the same time. Because Greed, if you watch Full Metal Alchemist, you know who Greed is, or Greedling. It doesn't matter, but Greed is just this awesome guy. And then Bond, he's immortal, and they kept him in this dungeon to torture him. They put like freaking chains, they put spears all around his limbs, and then he kicked the door open from his cell. He went like, "Oh, Meliodas is coming. Boom! I'll just get out of here." And then he just takes off all of his stuff that they used to torture him. And then Jericho, who's an apprentice Holy Knight, this guy, he's a pervert too. It's just like Meliodas. Bond is one too, because this guy literally, like, all he has is pants on in his cell because they were torturing him. When like, "You know what, Jericho, huh? You have some nice armor. Let me take that off for you." Because in the ending of episode 5, Jericho, we have Jericho, which is the apprentice Holy Knight. She has no armor on. All she has is just her underwear. And I go like, really, Bond? Like, you would do this? Why you do this? And then we get a little character development from Deanna when she had just left the Giants clan, and Meliodas defended her from these knights, and she felt some feelings. She had a thing for Meliodas, and she went like I felt like I was smaller than Meliodas at the time, because she was playing with her hair and she liked Meliodas, but then her dream is to be smaller and to spend time with Meliodas, and she's envious of Elizabeth because she gets to do that, and then she's going like, "You know what, you're useless." Now, Elizabeth is useless for now, but just wait until we get to the later arc. She will not be useless anymore. Like, she will actually be a good character, good developed character. Just watch. If you're an anime only watcher, look at she'll be very useless later. I gotta tell you that. But Bond, he breaks out, and he goes against Ruin, I think, or Jude. Yeah, Jude. Jude stabs him, and Jude, like, these guys, they land fatal hits to Bond, and Bond just gets back going like, "Oh, is that supposed to hurt? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm immortal." And then just his grin, like, he has his devilish grin. It's either the grin of the nicest guy in the world or the grin of the devil himself. Since he's a sin, it's the grin of the devil himself. But just he just puts on that grin. He's going like, "Oh, is that supposed to hurt?" And it's just, he's a nice character. This guy's going to be my favorite character. Just, let's hope they don't pull in a comic and kill on us and they just start killing characters, because that would suck. I already know that Hawk, I'm not even going to say anything. But, Donna, the guy that gave Meliodas the poison, wanted to get his daughter Sinette back. So they're going to go to the boss dungeon and go and save Sinette, because Bond already freed himself out, so it's not really a problem. But these 2 episodes were really good. I'm sort of glad to see this like animated, since I already read the manga about it, and I'm really surprised at how it's going to turn out, how they're going to portray it in episode 5. We had a little fight scene with Deanna and Meliodas, because Jude like completely hypnotized them, and they think they're fighting Jude. They think they're fighting Ruin. That's the Holy Knight, but they're actually fighting each other. And I like the good animation stuff. So lot of good fight sequences. But that ends it for this episode and review. If you guys liked my review, thank you guys so much for stopping by, and be sure to comment, hit that like button like it's still something, and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more anime reviews. And be sure to follow me on Twitter. That will be right here in the description. And be sure to follow me on Instagram. That will be in the description as well. I want to stay connected with you guys, and be sure to drop a hi in the comments. And until we meet again, see you.